Hello, it's me, Josh Hunter. Welcome to another episode of Josh Hunter Deutschland Edition. I'm presently in the city of Santa Monica, California, and I think I'll make this a shorter video. Um, as you know, my birthday is coming up. It's going to be on August 26th. I'll be turning 34 years old. It'll be nice. We're going to have a good time. You know, it's been a while since I've had birthdays obviously over the last decade, but it's been a while since I've had I don't know. I suppose it's been a while since I've had a proper birthday, but you might be wondering, what do you want for your birthday, Josh? What do you want for your birthday? And I've been, thinking about this for a while, and I want to make sure that I ask for the right thing, because sometimes people ask you what you want for your birthday, and you don't really think about it. But this is your opportunity to get what you want. Because I don't know, maybe you live your life and you get what you want all the time, but nobody ever asks you what you want. And so, just for the record, I want to say, now first let me say today's date. It is July 13th, July 13th, 2020 AD, and so I cannot say that, this is some other date than today. It's only today. And anyway, today was a very hot day. The sun was burning me all day long, and it's always a hot day. Summertime is always kind of a hot day. And I felt very melty, like a snowman out here. It's melting all over the place. Sorry, that's kind of... Anyway, and since I'm pretty much always, not always, but very often in a uncomfortable position, the idea of being comfortable really makes me feel good. The idea of being a comfortable person, and I wonder how much does this comfort cost? Yesterday I had a conversation with myself in public for probably about 3 hours. When many people walk by and they, it's like, oh, here's this homeless person talking to himself. I'm just processing. But anyway, during this time I came up with some really good stuff. So I've decided to define the type of things that I want. I call it a comfortable living residence, a CLR. Very simple, very simple. So whenever I say CLR, I'm referring to a comfortable living residence. Oh god. Oh god. Alright. The second thing that I want, and technically I believe this is included in the first, because sometimes I wonder, you have to ask for the complete thing, because sometimes you ask for something but it's a part of something else. You want the whole gift. You don't want a part of the gift, you want the whole thing. Okay, you don't want just a piece of the pie. You want the whole pie. Yes, you want the whole pie. Anyway, so so I was thinking, I brought this up many times, and I've discussed the Josh Hunter Romance Club and all those various things, but I think it'd be nice for me to finally have a lady or something, officially. Now, the idea of having a girlfriend or a wife, I know I've talked about it a lot here, but I don't know if I'm very good at it. That's the thing that scares me. Am I good at this? I'm good at being a man who just happens to be in the room, but I don't know about anything else. So, to define the grander part of my gift, I also want for my birthday a nice girl who wants to make my life more comfortable. That is. Oh, a nice girl who wants to and will make my life more comfortable. A nice girl who will make my life more comfortable. There we go. That's what I want as well. And technically, a CLR should be included in that. But so you're coming up to me and you're saying, Josh, I want you to be happier, and I want to know what I can do for you. What do you want for your birthday, Josh? And I'm saying, I want for my birthday a nice girl who will make my life more comfortable. I want a nice girl who will make me comfortable. mean, obviously, you should understand my feelings in this. Okay, this is not some type of code or anything. I don't speak in riddles. The mirror! Give me the mirror! Okay. Okay, so, you know, I'm trying to be plain here. But for some reason, you know, it's hard for me to speak in a way where people understand what I'm saying. So sometimes I say things in a little different way so you understand what I'm saying. I hope I'm not saying the word understand too often. Anyway, so that's one thing. Also, I get the sense, you know, I mean, I get the sense all the time, but I also get it. I like my personality. I think I'm a nice guy, and I think, you know, I feel like I'm a benefit to this world. But sometimes I get the sense that maybe my personality won't always be the same. And I don't like that. I don't like the change in personality. I like the consistency. And so every time I get a sense that my personality might change, or that I might become some type of a hypocritical bastard, I like to make a little video here on YouTube to preserve my last feelings just before this change might occur. A good example of this is if you ever watch the show Rick and Morty. Sometimes there's a fun episode where they get to Rick and he has the feeling, I may not describe this very well, but they have a lot of Ricks in one place, and he's in the factory and he helps some other Rick escape or something, or I don't remember. They make something in this factory, they harvest feelings or something. And so as he's leaving, he has a feeling of freedom. And just as he feels that feeling of freedom, they fucking kill him. And they take that feeling of freedom. So I never know when I'm going to die. I do my best to be a living person who enjoys life. I enjoy being alive, but I understand that the world is not just about me and what I want. And if I'm in the way of things, you know, I do what I can to make sure that I'm not in the way. Don't you love the way I talk today? Anyway, so this is just a record to make sure that I remember what I'm about and who I am. Just because, I don't know, sometimes I get very nervous. I feel very alone in the world. I don't feel like I have a lot of friends or that anyone really cares if I live or die. That doesn't matter to me, and I've said that tons of times. But I just need you to know I don't feel like there's anyone who's like rooting for me, who's on my team. And so when you do this, you have to live in a certain way. You know, people are constantly trying to fight me. Sometimes they want to fight me physically, sometimes they want to have an argument with me. And it happens so often, I wonder, is there something about me that says fight me? Because I do not want to fight. I don't like fighting, I don't like fisticuffs. I never want to put my dukes up. I like to keep things very nice and comfortable and quiet and peaceful. I like to keep things peaceful. I like to be able to sleep peaceably at night, if you catch my drift. My Tokyo drift, that is. Anyway, I just want to make sure that that people don't want to fight me. Because when I get this nice girl, you know, who makes me comfortable, who wants to make my life more comfortable, I don't want people being like, oh, let us try and get into way again. Let's play that game where we get into the way of Josh and his comfort. We really love playing that game. I don't like playing that game. I need you to know this right here. I don't like playing that game. And I just want to be able to live my life comfortably. I thought, you know, in 1999 I knew I was going to be a homeless person, and I figure I would just be some nobody and people would leave me alone. But people are always watching me all the time, and they're not leaving me alone. I get pestered more as a homeless person than I was when I wasn't homeless. And so, you know, I was planning to be just this vagabond, this drunkard, and just somebody who nobody would notice. But these fighters, I don't like it. I don't like to fight. Anyway, so give me a moment. I want to appreciate my face. I think it looks really nice right now. Alright, anyway, so remember, my birthday is August 26th. It's coming up in a month. I'll be 34 years old. It's going to be nice. It will also be, in this month of July, I have been in the city of Santa Monica for 1 year, and I have not left for even 1 year. I haven't even left downtown Santa Monica either. I haven't gone east of 7th Street. So, in all my 8 years of homelessness, I have never stayed in one city for more than 1 year without leaving. In fact, I think in my whole life, I've never stayed in one city for an entire year without leaving. So this is a big first for me. I feel very special. I feel very special right now. I feel important. I feel like my life means a little bit more than I think it does. So I hope you feel as good as I do. Anyway, I know this was not the most interesting video, but sometimes you just got to do your paperwork. And not everything has to be the most fucking interesting things that ever fucking happened to anyone. Sometimes you just need to live your life. Alright. I'm 33 years old. And I have the best grades on earth. Wait, no, let me try it again, I'm 33 years old. And I've got the best grades on earth. Yeah, that was good. That was very good. I think it was good. We don't need to do it another time. Very good, very good.